Hi, I'm Claire from Inspiratrix Yoga. Let's do some balancing. Balance is great for strengthening your legs and strengthening your core. Let's start with the feet. If you position your feet right underneath your hips, and by the way, you can do this session with a yoga mat if you have one, or if you don't have a yoga mat, you can work on any surface that's not slippy. So, ankles underneath your hips, have your feet parallel. Inhale, lift and spread your toes. Exhale, push all the bits of your feet that aren't your toes down, so the heels and the balls of your feet. Now just to feel your balance, track your weight a little from side to side. Noticing the weight go into one foot and then into the other foot. And then bring that back to the middle. And now track your weight forwards and backwards. Noticing how your legs respond as you bring your weight forwards and backwards. And again, come to somewhere in the middle where you feel balanced on your 2 feet. Keep playing with lifting and spreading the toes if that helps you to feel your feet more. This is mountain pose. Let your arms slightly outwardly rotate and feel for connecting down evenly through both of your feet. Leg circles. Place your hands on your hips and bring all of your weight into your left foot. Then start lifting your right foot and making some mini circles with your whole leg. You might need to put one or more toes down on the floor, but keep that sense of spreading your toes. Do some circles in the other direction as well. Notice how your standing leg is responding as you move the leg in the air. And then try making your circles a little bit bigger. Doing a couple of big circles one way, and then a couple of big circles the other way. Great, put that foot down on the floor now. Anchor down through it, spread your toes. And then lift the other foot. Start with some small circles. Feel the strength in your standing leg. Notice if this one is easier or harder than the other side. Do some circles the other way too. Starting with small circles, just to get some movement for your hip joint. And starting to tune into this feeling of like standing on one leg. Now do a couple of big circles one way and then big circles the other way. Great. Bring both feet down to the floor for warrior 1. If you're standing on a mat, face towards one of the short ends of the mat. Inhale, step your left foot forward and your right foot back. Exhale and bend your left knee, so the knee is over the ankle. Lift and spread your toes if you can. And then you could either work this with your hands on your hips or with your arms coming forwards. Staying steady and grounded in your feet and your legs. Relax your arms down and then step your right foot forwards. Step your left foot back to do warrior one on the other side. Inhale, bend your right knee, just so the knee is over your ankle. Exhale, spread and lift the toes on both feet as much as you can. Keep your hands on your hips or take your arms forwards. Bring your hands down to your hips, step forwards. Final thing we'll play with today is a mini version of Warrior 3. Keep your hands on your hips for this one. Bring your weight into your left leg and then just take your right foot back a little bit. So you're balancing on the toes of your right foot. And then angle your torso forward so it's in line with your back leg. And then you can play with just lifting the right toe up off the floor. Feel how the leg you're standing on is having to work harder than usual to hold you up. Just in this mini Warrior 3. Staying as steady as you can. Perhaps working with the back toe down or the back toe up, either's fine. Great, let's switch sides. Stand on your right leg. Take your left foot back. Angle yourself forwards just a little bit. Noticing how your right leg may feel different to your left leg. Feeling how this is a strength building practice. Building the strength in your legs and your core to carry you confidently through the world. Reach back a little with the right leg. Keep that back right leg straight. Great, come back onto your 2 feet, back into mountain pose, like at the start of the class, with your feet underneath your hips, toes lifted and spread, arms outwardly rotating a little. Feeling for distributing your weight equally between right and left. Arriving back into your balance on both feet. Thank you for joining me for this short practice today. I have other balancing videos that you'll get to experience soon. If you'd like to do a longer video, like a proper class with me right now, I'm going to put a link to one up there. Or if you'd just like to follow my YouTube so you can find out when I publish new stuff, click up here where it says subscribe and then click the bell icon and it will tell you whenever I put out a new video. I also do lots of other things online with yoga. I do live Zoom classes, I run yoga retreats, I run yoga teacher trainings. I'll put a link to my website down below, inspiratrix.co.uk, and that's where you can find out about all of that. I hope to practice with you again very, very soon. Goodbye for now.